Last time on Island ADV.
When we were talking to the boys back at the Department of Natural Resources, Sean and Ken mentioned that there was a very, very interesting thing hidden in the woods around Weymouth. This is definitely what we're after. You're in for the long run now, bud. Hope you're ready for a ride. Alright, so I went through and found ourselves a route to get us down there. It looks like 27 minutes off 25 clicks. And it should be a nice healthy balance of back roads and logging roads. I'm excited to see what it is. I don't know.
It should be good.
I get a feeling it's going to be like old ruiny type stuff. I don't know, but Sean spoke highly of it.
He did.
The words he used, ADV paradise. So by the way it's buried into the woods, man, I don't think there's going to be like any kind of plaques or any kind of like interpretive type stuff, you know, like that you normally find at like historic locations or anything.
Just gotta go find it.
Yeah. Which tells me like one of two things. Like one, it's either going to be like incredibly prominent, or it's going to be very hard to discern what's in there. It could be like mossed over rocks bounded up into a pile.
Yeah.
It could be old broken down houses. But I think it's going to be cool. This is what I was hoping for on this. Like, you know, use that trail that we just got off of, and then just every once in a while find a story, dart into something crazy, come on back and get back on the route again. I like it. Watch gravel on right. This is a hard lane.
Same.
There we go.
Towards New France, 17 and a half kilometers.
Oh, really?
That's what the sign said. Something along those lines. So there might be signs.
Maybe, eh?
Because you said it was called New France.
That's right. That's the actual name of it. I'm getting some down home vibes from these roads.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So, what is Electric City? And why do we keep calling it New France? Like I said, Sean and the gang there at DNR gave us the tip about this place. And I did a little bit of research, like a little high level, because oh, she's some rocky here. We got water coming up, stick left side. A little surface level read up, basically. I wouldn't even call it research by any means, but the idea is that there is a community within this woods, deep in here, that was put together way back in the 1800s by, I believe, a family of Norwegians. And their name escapes me at this point, but they're very like ingenious. They ended up setting up this community for their family, and in doing so they ended up using a lot of really cool engineering techniques. So like they had a mill, right? And you've seen lots of places use mills. Mills aren't anything new. You grind some grain up with them, but what they did is they created a stator on that. And just like a motorcycle, right? You know what your stator does? As it turns around, it produces current, right? Because it's like the, you know, electromagnetic field is being generated because you're moving stuff around coils, right? So in doing that, they ended up having actually electric lights, and in doing that, they ended up being the first place to actually have, like, you know, an electrical distribution system for, like, I don't know, residential loads, I guess, if you could even call it that. But it was a first, so that's where the Electric City part comes in. That's where it gets that name. Now, I'm interested to see if it's still even visible to see some of this stuff, because it just fascinates me that someone would be able to put 2 and 2 together like that. So I'm excited to see it. Someone's doing some work, that's for sure. Got an exposed culvert, looks, or no, it's just like a piece of metal. Oh, weird.
Oh, that is weird. You know what? There's a creek that goes through there. I bet it keeps washing out.
Yes.
So they did like a proper culvert with the metal topping.
Alright, we got something huge coming up here. What the heck is this? Oh, maybe these are water towers. Okay.
Looks that way.
This is a bit weird. I think we want to swing left.
Left, you say?
There's the sun.
Yeah, she's trying.
Bit rocky on right side. Left is okay. She's choppy, just the center line's probably the best. Water coming up, left line's good.
Judging from the amount of offshoots we've seen, you could spend a decent amount of time in here.
Oh yeah. That's been like the story of the whole like ride. Whenever we get down in these things, they just like seem to go on into a maze. I'm starting to think more and more that like not having that is just a Prince Edward Island thing. Maybe that's like an everywhere thing. Oh, we got a U-turn.
Oh, what?
Yeah. What did we lose there? I mean, I don't remember seeing anything.
Not really.
Let me check the map really quick here, because there was nothing to really turn from. All right. I think we should gamble forward.
I'm all in. Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah, I say we gamble. We got fuel.
Yeah.
We got 100 kilometers to figure it out.
That's right.
All set?
All set.
We'll make it.
Have you seen the eyes of man? Have you felt the aching hunger and tears
Oh man, why'd I do that? I went right over all of the rocks.
Oh no. I have a feeling this dead ends to a trail. And because there's like 3 or 4 different Langford roads that take us there, all of them seem to kind of dead end on each other. It's hard to describe. Tree down right side. Oh, I really hope this pays off.
Have you seen the eyes of man?
We should be coming to the end of it here soon. Yep, this is the end of her.
Left or straight? Straight?
Yeah, we're getting into some crazy now. I'm just gonna take a walk up there.
Because the left looks like it goes somewhere.
There's no trail sign here on this, so I think this just ends. It's in this direction.
Yeah, but this does a curve off to the right. This goes into a trail,
Yeah.
like a proper ATV trail. Starts off muddy, but someone's been through here recently.
Okay.
Starts off looking kind of like Evangeline.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah. A lot of roots, a lot of stumps. Hard to say where she goes.
Yeah, super hard to tell. All right, well, you know what that means. Let's put the drone up.
Yeah.
With the drone up in the air, we were able to get an eye on the landscape and the ATV trail that Brandon found. By the way it looked, it didn't look like it was going to pan out. We were just too overloaded and it was still soaked from the day's rain. But what we did see in the distance was a large lake, and we were able to identify this as Little Tusket Lake, and this meant that Lanford Lake was just to the east of it. And that meant that New France, or Electric City, would be sitting right in the middle. We did see some sign of a road that would wrap around Tusket Lake and drop us right into our destination. But again, it was another shaky gamble and a lot of backtracking, and our fuel was starting to run low.
All right, so the drone showed us that the lake is actually that way, which is what is our main mile marker to finding Electric City. And we tried to go that way as the crow flies on the trail, but we ran into an ATV group and we asked them where Electric City was flat out, and they told us we were in the wrong direction. And they said to come back to the main drag and look for the sign. We have New France Settlement Road that way. It's kind of checking out to what they told us, so this kind of eyes up to what Brandon was seeing on the map too. So, and it follows what they were kind of describing for a trail, man. So
Yeah, I mean, it was essentially gravel road. There's a sign. Go down a road very similar to the one we were on.
yeah,
So this is very similar to the one we were on.
absolutely.
So, and they weren't even that far off on the kilometers, honestly.
Yeah, really though. So it's definitely proven to be a little bit more hidden than I thought, and it's taken a little bit more investigative work to find it, which I kind of love. The part I don't love is the fact that we're getting outside of our time frame for the day, which, you know, I do admit that we have a time frame. That's just so we aren't, you know, getting into camp at dark, but I don't know. They're really, really rocky here. There's no way to shake it. Oh, I'm here for that.
First gear. Ooh, that was sharp.
You good?
Yep, it was just all I heard was a rock just smashing in my skid plate.
More rocky climbs. Kind of zigzag it though. Tree down on left side. Go far right line.
See?
Watch rock and near the left, the right.
See?
It's kind of grassed over. Switch quick to right for that. It's better if you can.
Got it.
Nice work. Left line. I can't snake it, but water. It's too late for me. Left or right, but it comes up on a rock.
I'm good.
Whew. Big water, big. I think the play is actually right. Let me get through it first. Yeah, it's a little sloppy.
Okay.
It's a little slippy coming out. Good job.
Thanks, man.
Rocks on right, left is better. Water coming up, looks like right is the play. Still slimy though. I got signage coming up. Road and structure may be unsafe. This looks like a weird spot though. Look at all the structure.
Yeah.
Do we push deeper down? But look at this barricade. It smells like something.
Oh, something definitely used to be here. You can see where they had the anchors in.
Yeah.
So they probably had a gate here at one point. Oh, we're close.
Yeah?
Oh yeah, we're real close.
Trying to figure out if this is actually it.
It might be, but I don't think so.
I got an ATV trail here to my left side.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's actually a road
Okay.
that goes down. If we go straight through New France, we can't miss it, man.
Alright. Alright, well you're in a good position to take the lead, so you go for it.
Sounds good. Bit of water.
Roger.
Left or right will work. I'm going left.
Copy. Signage.
See what it says? Campfire to your right. Campfire to your left.
This is weird.
Little cooking spots, eh?
Is this it? This is beautiful in here.
It's beautiful in here. Don't know what that is.
I think this is it. This is it. I saw like old structure. Let's push a little bit, but it says bridge closed.
Is it actually though?
This is it though. We don't need to go any further.
No?
No. I'm gonna rotate back. Welcome to the Electric City. That is a foundation.
There's a foundation.
Wild. That is an old frame for an old house.
Oh yeah. That's awesome. Someone had a campfire down there.
Yeah. And I can't believe all the like campsites, the legit campsites with the like the fire grills and everything. So you can see right there, there's another foundation. And just over there is another one. So that'd be a third building here. Oh boys, well the sweat's going good in. I didn't think it was going to be this much of a trail riding day, but man, I've loved it. What a challenging little bit of trail. I love this. This is such a unique place. You know, blink and you'd miss it, of course. Like if I didn't see that one little foundation out of the corner of my eye, we would have been cruising right along, or we might have turned back because we're getting close to our fuel range. But it's just so neat because you can also see a lot of sign that this might have been like number one, an actual legit tourist campground type place, but two, it could have been like a lumber camp as well. But it's just so interesting to see something so hidden, but something so, you know, impactful. Like, can you believe that there was a community this deep in the woods and they had electricity and they had it before anybody else in the province? Just wild. Anyway, since there are so many little places to kind of set up a camp, I think what me and Brandon are going to do is set up a day camp and get a bite to eat, because we need our energy, island riders. Guys, I don't know if you're keeping track, but we're in Weymouth. We passed through Digby. Next stop is Yarmouth, and then after that, it's the prime objective. Mission numero uno, Shag Harbor. We're almost there. We'll get a bite to eat. We'll bust through this trail, and I'll pick you up when we get a little bit closer. Till then,